for them right.
What's up, y'all? Jason here, EKKO Nesters, and Shell is the driver. And we're entering some terrain here. It's been a beautiful drive. That is going to be one beautiful river to play alongside.
Wow, they redid the boat dock area. Look at that. Oh,
looks really nice.
You enter down here anymore.
We were not looking for improved, would you say, Shell?
No, we wanted to camp on the actual John Day River on the rocks.
Which we'll show you in a moment.
You
but
can't get down there anymore.
I'll show you where we used to go down, but everybody used to kind of camp and park here. But now they've put up the guardrail, as you can see here, the road. And again, they're beautiful spots. It's just not what we were looking for. So I'm going to bring you back in for a moment. Here's a little bit more area that used to be more, what would you say, dispersed, Shell?
Yeah, where you could camp or even hang out during the day.
Yeah. Now it's unload and launch your boat, your raft.
Get out.
And move your vehicle, folks. Well, the rumor is, according to the map, we're going to be pulling up on it. So, let's see what we got here. Ta-da! Let's pull in and see what it says, Shell.
How do you get down there?
We're going to find out.
Oh, Lord.
Beach closed to motor vehicles. That's fine. Boat launch moved 1 mile downstream. Caution. Steep grade. 4-wheel drive recommended. Well, that's us. Should we check it out? We're going to go check it out on foot first. That's always smart. Do a little scouting. All right, y'all, so we didn't scout out far enough, but I want to show you something. There's quite a bit of a dip in here, and my concern is I can't get my sides high enough where we can make that clearance.
Dirty Dolly's been down steeper ones.
There's some pitches in here.
Yeah. I think literally if you just crawl. Let's see what she does. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Woohoo!
Well, Shells, this is dispersed as we can get today. Hey, y'all, welcome back. Jason here, and we got Clementine and
Michelle, hello.
I could hear her boots. So welcome back. This is, well, I should say this is Dirty Dolly. We're the Echo Nesters. And Shell, what's this video all about today?
Oh, this video is just a fun, relaxing video showing you some beautiful parts of Oregon, dispersed camping.
And what Dirty Dolly's capable of.
And yeah.
We ended up here, no plan for that.
Gorgeous.
And then when we got here, it said 4-wheel drive required.
Like, we could do that.
And the only thing we've seen down here that's remotely close is a motorcycle.
She did good. We got her up here and we're really proud. And yeah, we just wanted to take you along for a fun little weekend adventure.
And Clementine loved it.
Yes. Oh, no, she was nervous. I was nervous. That's why we have a little vino here. So
that's why she has some vino here.
Unwind. That was.
Oh, look.
I get nervous when Dirty Dolly's like this.
Without further ado, bam, the video starts.
Boom. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
She's pretty tough.
She used the pull.
This is our view for the evening.
And Miss Clementine, she's loving her little seat. All right, TrailFire is sitting pretty and ready. And talking about pretty, who do we have here?
We have
Shelly.
Oh, that's cute. We got the peppers.
I'm gonna shut the door because of the mosquitoes.
Thank you.
Okay, that's plenty, dear. That's plenty. You know how I feel. Yeah.
Oh, do you want?
Scares me.
All right, and we got the
We
asparagus.
are a long ways from any medical services other than what I can perform.
Honey, do you want like a whole one roasted?
Yeah. It keeps you from cutting. Yep.
Okay. Well, let me finish this.
No, I think I like that.
I know you like it.
Okay.
Look, watch.
And we just lost one. We're done. Y'all, that will not be edited.
That was fun. A little bit of dirt on your jalapeno.
I'm going to kick the awning out just a bit so I can get a little bit more light over here.
Do it.
All right.
Hear all the crickets.
Oh, there is.
Love that sound. You're so cute, so sweet. Yes, you are. Good little travel dog you are.
So we have something interesting going on. When I thought that was just a Parmesan, that's our awning talking to us, Parmesan breast, you know what it was? Parmesan cheese, it's got some sauce, everything. So, well, it says but it was meant to be baked, which was when I could use the pizza stone. And Shell, if you don't mind bringing those vegetables, be awesome.
It's my job, babe.
And we're going to get to part 2.
Part 2. More like part 3. Yeah. Nice little mat right there.
You hold that.
I will.
Now, one of the things I want to share with y'all, when you're using the TrailFire, these are not hot as long as you don't set them over the flame. Typically, people cook like this. Jason offsets everything. A little olive oil on there. The reason that I do it this way, I'll just share with you, is my chicken is done, the pan's still hot. I can move that off the heat. I can keep this on the heat, crank up the flame a little bit, get the asparagus going, and we'll put a little bit of lemon on towards the end. But what I like to do is just sprinkle a little bit as we're cooking, because we're going to end up cooking the jalapenos anyway. We're going to throw those on top, and as the heat's rising and the oils and everything from the seeds, it's going to pull that down, that flavor down. Oh, no, you didn't.
That's really pretty.
No, you did not.
I did.
And we're going to spread it just a hair.
Turned into something different, but it smells delicious.
Let's see. Oh, it's amazing. Holy mackerel. We could pull it. That's why it looks the way it does.
Yeah.
Just like that. You know what I love? The little mini sitting right here out in the open, doing its thing, just like that. Get it in here. And then you and I, all we have to do is pull it from there.
Honestly, I feel like we could just eat off this.
As promised, Woohoo! That's a hot one.
Watching Jason cook, watching Michelle eat. All right, I'm gonna go get some
You want to
plates.
get some plates?
Or shall I just get some forks?
Forks.
I'll be right back.
I mean, seriously. All right. Ooh, that looks fancy,
let's
Shell.
just-
Where'd you get that?
Are you kidding me? In Habit Design works. Let's just eat with some forks.
And we're gonna sit here,
Yes.
cozy
I
style.
love it. How fun. Look. Oh,
This is family style,
this is Jason and Michelle style.
and this is family.
Jason.
Okay, I want you to have the
Chicken.
first bite.
Okay, if you insist. I'm starving.
No resistance.
You said we were eating all day. We haven't ate all day. Chicken's tender. Amazing.
So that's for both of us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut the camera so you guys don't see what happens next.
Yeah, it's coming in. Yeah, we got some rain and wind out there. It's almost in. Good morning. Peaceful little spot out here. River's over that hill. We're gonna go do some fishing in a little bit. Did you sleep well, Clementine? Good. Good to hear. All right. Your little nose. Got this, Shay. This one, you just add water, my kind of recipe. Thanks, Daddy.
All right, flipping time, Shell.
Flipping time, Jay.
Flipping time. Let's take a look.
Perfect.
Oh, of course these shells have to come out.
Well, I don't have a
So-
gallon of oil in mine.
You guys hear that?
These are going to be delicious. I am hungry.
This is the real Echo Nesters right here. where
No,
we
you haven't seen the real Echo
dispute
Nesters.
Pancakes. Brought to you.
All right. Thank you. Mine are ready. Looks delicious. You put jalapenos in the mix, huh? Interesting. I bet it'll probably be okay.
Okay, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, one big one, that's fun. Nice flip, babe. Yeah,
Look at that.
looks lovely.
Amazing.
Alrighty. Let's finish eating, then hit the water. Alrighty. We pulled Dirty Dolly a little closer to the water down the hill. We're gonna go do a little fishing. Very nice. What a view. Clementine, handling your business. All right, get the sand in my face. Good work, girl. Dad was using my boot. Oh, okay. No, oh my God, she's throwing it on everybody. Probably feels good on her paws, right? Oh my gosh, look at her head. I wonder what's down there. What are you digging, Clementine? Oh, you're gonna set your little bum down there. That was so smart. Who are you? I'll let you fish for a while, then I'll just catch one for you. All right? That's what I do.
What do you think? Shell's fishing, waist deep. She said it's a little cold. It is April. You know what's strange? Yours is the only like line that can go against the current upstream. Shell caught a bass. Bring it in, let's take a look. You gonna bring it in? She got a bass, guys.
Don't be mad. You've been out here for hours.
I haven't been out here for hours.
Oh,
I'll let her tell you that story. Clementine, that's a fish.
Oh, you lost him.
I don't know. He could be messing.
He could be playing a little game with you. Yeah, you did. Darn it. That's all right.
Look at Miss Clementine swimming.
Her first swim.
There you go, girl. Woohoo!
She's so skinny.
Oh, yeah, shake it off.
Did that feel refreshing?
Yeah, it felt great, Mom. Get me in the sun, though.
You're
Get me
a
in the
good
sun.
Swimmer.
She's getting a suntan.
Take it off.
All right, Miss Clementine, you ready to go?
Have a good day.
Hey y'all, so it's the close of the day here in Dirty Dolly. She's got to find some new terrain. One of the things that we started off with in the video was obviously going to a different location. But that didn't work out because we weren't just filming the vibe anymore. So we ended up finding this location, which we didn't even know existed. It was kind of on a whim. We saw a little sign that said, hey, go down to, what is it, Burnt Ranch Rec Area?
Yep.
So we saw a little sign, 6 miles, so on and so forth. We get up to the top over yonder, and they have a sign that says, recommended, 4-wheel drive, etc. And we said, well, you know, Dirty Dolly, we'll call her a 4-wheel drive if you will. Dirty Dolly's done some things. But as we navigated the path, we realized they weren't playing games because the only thing that we saw down here besides us was some folks on motorcycles, and outside of that, people walking in. It's pretty desolate out here. I think we are the only vehicle in what, the second day?
Yeah.
Second day.
For 2 days.
So as we're closing out here, it's a little bit of a dramatic shot, but one of the things that I wanted to close with is this. We get a lot of questions about Dirty Dolly, suspension upgrades, mods. Why did we do this, that, and the other? What do we recommend? And the thing that we always tell people is these are the things that we thought fit our needs and the things that we thought worked out well for us. We do a lot of research on companies. One of the things that we do when we're researching companies is we try to get to know them. We try to figure out who we're buying from, who we're doing business with, and are they a good fit for, again, our needs. There's a lot of companies out there doing a lot of this stuff right now. Now, when we're talking about what we went with, we've shot plenty of videos on this. We got the Kings up here. We've got the coil-over, fully adjustable ride height right here. That's the King 2.5. we have the Shadow Mark exclusive auxiliary shock right here, fully adjustable. Now, we added the second shock, the 2.0 by Shadow Mark, after the fact. If you follow back in some of our videos, we talked about we want to do this in progressive stages because as we're testing equipment, we're doing things and sharing our experiences with you all. We want to do it in stages that make sense. If we threw it all on at once, we really wouldn't have some comparisons. Now, let's go ahead and switch to the rear here, Shell, because I think this is probably where I would say we get the most questions. You come around back here, we follow us down this steep terrain, and oh, it's perfect. Take a look. You're going to see in here we've got a full Shadow Mark exclusive 3.0 King sitting back there. When I say 3.0, that is a 3-inch cylinder right there. It's got the adjustable reservoir tucked away. We've also got the Deaver progressive leaf spring here. We've talked a lot about that. That company has been around for over 3 generations. They know what they're doing. And when I say progressive leaf spring, the idea behind that is as you're increasing the load, because we do carry a lot of gear in here that's got a massive garage, you're carrying 50 gallons of water. It is a Class C. A lot of people like to say it's a B+. It's technically a Class C. It's an RV. And so when you're thinking about the springs, you want something that's rated appropriately. There's a lot of companies out there doing a lot of things. If you're going to do your own due diligence, find out what that spring's developed for. Was it meant to, if you will, level out a vehicle, get it back down to ride height, or I'm sorry, get it back to maintaining ride height? Or is it a progressive spring where it was designed for the weight of this chassis, a Class C, and to carry the type of equipment? The other thing that we've been asked a lot about is, hey, King has a 2.5, and I keep hearing you guys have the Shadow Mark exclusive 3.0. Well, Brian Lau spent a lot of time developing these shocks and working with some of this equipment with King and Deaver to bring these products to the market for folks that want to have maybe something that brings them a little bit more when it comes to getting off the beaten path, but also enhances, and I would say, when I say enhances the ride on the beaten path, so when you're traveling down the highway, which a lot of that is probably 90% of what we do, you also want a shock, you want a strut, and you want your suspension equipment to be based on the primary areas that you do, but when you get out of those areas, what do I have and what am I equipped with so I can manage terrain like this? Well, stepping back to on the beaten path, if you will, one of the first things that we noticed when we added the auxiliary 2.0 here, she was a lot more tight in the corners, on ramps, off ramps, freeways, getting in the curves, coming up out of, what's that place outside in Nevada? We did Tahoe area.
Not Tonopah.
There's a Truckee area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Truckee area. So there's a lot of twisty mountain highways, etc., and she was a lot tighter. The other thing that we've done in the rear is we have a sway bar. If you contact Pat Overland out of Scappoose, Oregon, and you talk to Joel, he can tell you a lot more about that. I want to talk about that for a moment. There's a lot of debate. Oh, do I need why would I even want a sway bar? If I'm doing this, don't I want more suspension travel? Well, I have to tell you, you're probably not going to get out there and rock crawl. If you had a Jeep, you had a Bronco, you had a 4Runner, and you needed that suspension bar, that rear sway bar to disconnect so you could really get the wheel to drop back down, pretend this was the rear in this case, we'd want that wheel to make contact with the ground. Now, obviously, we're going to get out of here no problem. Don't worry about that. Yeah, well, then you could talk about the need of not having a sway bar, but this is a Class C motorhome. She's about 11,000 pounds on any given day. You want to be able to manage quick maneuvers on the freeway, sudden stopping, coming in and out of twisty curves, the highways that have, if you will, 6% plus downgrades, and they start to do a switchback. That rear sway bar that we have there has been a game changer. Think of a rear sway bar being like this. These are my moment arms. They're sitting about 90 degrees on the best day, which is how Pat Overland designed their end links. So that sway bar becomes very effective. So as you're, if you will, getting into conditions where that sway bar needs to be able to maintain those wheels and get rid of some of that body roll and sway, that's where the increased diameter goes. I think it's every 1/8 of an inch, about 30-35%. Well, stop boring you with that. So as you can see, Dirty Dolly's out having a good time. Hit us up with any questions, dialogue, etc. I kind of elaborated a little bit more on some of this stuff. We got a lot of videos on it. Please ask any questions. There's a lot of products out there.
We had a good weekend.
We did have a good weekend. And you know what? Even if we got into a predicament, what do we got here, Shell? Even if we needed to pull Dirty Dolly up the hill,
We can.
12K Warren winch.
Put that on a tree or something.
CI tuned right here. gets a little dark out, we got the LP6s, the Squadrons, Mad Max D Shackles, Agency 6 Fairlead.
Dirty Dolly did great.
Shell, should we pull her out?
Let's pull her out, Jay.
All right, let me call the tow truck. Anyways, like, subscribe, ask some questions, help support our channel. If you love what we're doing and you see some of the products that we're recommending and we have discount codes, that does help us grow our channel.
Like, subscribe,
All that good stuff, right?
Comments are awesome.
And look at Clementine. She says, I'm ready to go. Take a look at Clementine. She says, I'm ready to go, Mom.
Clementine, you want to say goodbye?
She does. Cheers, y'all. From the Echo Nesters, be safe out there. All right, y'all. We're pulling out.